Hello. Baker dropping back to pass. He's looking to throw. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to throw, and it's broken up looking for Shep. Sorry we're late. Sorry we're late. It's going to be a third down. 3rd and 12. All right, 3rd and 12. From our own 26. Plays blown dead. False start on the offense, I'm assuming. It is. But we're here. We here. False start and K. Otten. Back it up. Back it up. 3rd and 17. All right, 3rd and 17. Baker in shotgun. Back to his right is Rashad. Baker dropping back. He's looking. He's going to throw. And it's... They're going to say it's a catch, but it's going to be short of the first down. About a yard short at about the 37. He does get his feet in. But he's about a yard short of the first. Hate to see it. 4th and 1, and they'll send the punter on. Punts away. And it's going to be fair, caught at about the 16-yard line. And that is where the 49ers offense will start with the ball. All right. Sorry we're late. There we go. All right. Anyway, so the Bucks are going to be very hurt on offense. No Mike, no Godwin, no Bucky. And on defensive side, no Zion, no Morrison, but we get Izzian back. We get Jamel back. Yeah, it's going to be a rough time on both sides of the ball. Hopefully the defense will actually show up, unlike last week. All right, here we go. All right. 1st and 10 for the Niners from their own 16. Man in motion. Max going to pitch it to CMC. He's going to get a block, and he's going to get about 3 yards. 2nd down. Also, don't mind the background of the colors for the scoreboard is going to change. I didn't have time to set it up ahead of time. All right. 2nd and 7. Max going to drop back, looking to throw. And he's just going to fall forward, gets about 4 yards on the carry. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and 4, so you only give him 3. All right, here we go. Mac in shotgun, alone in shotgun, dropping back, looking to throw. And it's picked! It's picked! He can't get up, but it's picked off! Let's go! He stayed on the ground, but he couldn't get up! Is that the rookie? Is it the rookie? No, it's Vildor! Let's go, baby! Picked off Mac! And they just fell to the ground. Couldn't get up. But that'll be a huge play for the Bucs defense. Gets the pick there. Also, the scores are incorrect. Obviously, I haven't updated those yet, actually. I apologize. Anyway, Baker in under center. It's going to be a handoff to Rashad to open up the drive here in the 49ers. And he's already got a 1st down to the 49ers, 2. And the Bucs have a 1st and goal situation. 1st and goal from the 2, baby. Baker under center. Hand it off to Rashad again. He's going to pile his way through for a touchdown. Tampa Bay. Rashad. Let's go, baby. Capitalizing on the turnover. Let's go, baby. Beautiful play. All right, here comes McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up, and it is right down the middle. Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and take a quick restroom break as we are about to go into commercial. I will be back momentarily. If Poncho was here, he'd be like, chair. Alrighty, we're back. Alrighty. Anyway. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the defense can do. After getting a pick that could have been a pick six if he stayed on his feet. Anyway, this is going to be returned up past the 20. 25. Gets dropped at about the 30, maybe the 31 is more. And they're just showing off the pick again. Vildor just jumped it and then gets the pass and then just can't stay on his feet. If he stays on his feet, it's a pick six. Mac's like, oh, frick. And then like, oh, wait, shoot. Someone's got to stop him. All right, Mac rolling out to his left. Dropping back, looking to throw. And he has a man. It's Kendrick Bourne to the 30 of Tampa Bay. Oh, my Lord. All right. Defense? What doing? The Cowboys fucking suck. Yeah, Adam, what's up, buddy? You feeling good after your win? You feeling good? All right, hand off to CMC, bounces it to the outside, and he's going to get about 4 or 5 yards. Second down. I'm going to go second and 5. Rico Dowdle had 150 plus rushing yards again. What the fuck? Give this man player of the week again. He might get it, honestly, again. I don't know how other players have done so far today. All right, man in motion. Mac Jones under center. CMC is in the backfield. Mac's going to drop back, looking to throw. And he's going to dump it off CMC, who drops it. Third down. 3rd and 5. CMC should have had that. Levante honestly should have been able to pick that off too. Anyway, Mac Jones in shotgun, back to his right. 83 in motion. Mac's dropping back, looking to throw. And he's going to be sacked. Vita Vea is the first one to get home, and then Roberts is the one that brings him down. And that is a sack. And that's going to bring up a big 4th down and 15. Be a team that hung with elite teams like the Packers and Eagles and others. Yeah. I know, right? All right, so it's going to be a 52-yard attempt for the 49ers. Kick is up, and it's right down the middle. 49ers will cut into the lead. 7-3. No. Panthers are making moves. Let's see who we have next week. Yeah, who do you have next week? That could be a really big game for you guys. We play the Jets next week, and then versus the Bills. You should beat the Jets. Like, if you lose to the Jets, bro, like, that'd be crazy. Funny, but crazy. We shouldn't just beat the Jets. We should dominate the Jets. You absolutely should, honestly. It'd be kind of crazy if you didn't. But because the Bucs have a pretty tough 2-game stretch here. We got the Niners this week, and then we have the Lions next week on Monday night. And then who do we play the week after the Lions? Is it the Saints? I know we have the Saints coming up. Yep, it's the Saints. T-Mac had 2 receiving touchdowns today. Hell yeah, good for him. Yeah, I was watching the Seahawks-Jags game this morning because I had Travis Hunter in fantasy. So, well, anyway. Oh, okay, we don't need to be looking at Steve Young in a Bucks jersey and a Niners jersey. Oh, okay. Are they just showing off different quarterbacks that have played for both teams? Because this is... Okay, actually, what the hell? Why do we have so many different quarterbacks? No, wait, there's Steve Young. So who's the first one? Who was the first one I misnamed then? Oops. I don't know who the first one was. I wasn't paying attention. And then I saw it number 8. Hi, Poncho. How you doing, buddy? Stove Ying. All right, anyway, this is going to be caught, and it's going to be returned up past the 20, 25, 30. He's going to break a tackle, get up to the 35, get brought down at about the 36, 37. You, man. Me, man, what? Yo, man. Yo. What's up, Gabriel? Yeah, the Bucks are really good about having games come down to the wire. First team in NFL history with 4 wins by 3 points or fewer through first 5 games. That's not great. Not great. Well, anyway. All right, Baker from his own 26, under center. Hand off to Rashad. And he's got the just about a first down. You want me to come by and talk about my game and you don't even ask me? Hold on. I'm trying to read chat and also jump there. I'm going back to my mid-off. How bad is it, Poncho, though, actually? Because, like, I haven't had a chance to, like, actually look at it because I was busy trying to get set up for this. Because I was actually late to this. Because I had something I was dealing with. And there's a 49ers player down, and he's holding his knee. I can't see who it is. But we are going to go to commercial break. That's not good. Who is it? Now I'm curious. Who is it? It's 3-0 in the second. Gross. We took 8 minutes to score a field goal. Bruh. And our center is getting destroyed. Expected. There's no word on Twitter who's actually hurt. No! It's Freddy! It's Fred Warner that's down on the field. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, not Fred. And the cart's already out. Oh. Oh Lord. Oh, the human. That's not. Yeah, not Freddy. I know, not Freddy. Anyway, so if you had an opportunity to visit county, I'm assuming you're meaning country. Where would you go? I would go to the UK/Europe in general. I really want to go to the UK, man. No, not my King Fred. How dare you injure him, you bastard? My bad. Frig. Poor Freddy. Anyone but Fred. They've already put Fred in an air cast. That's not at all good. Go visit Scotland. So many historical sites there. That's a good argument. And there they go. There goes Fred. Salute Fred. Respect to Fred. We love Fred. Get well, Freddy. Oh, his own teammate landed on his leg. Oh, you hate to see it. Pause ads. Thank you. Anyway, Baker under center. It's another handoff right to Rashad, and he's gonna be stopped for a gain of only one. I don't want to visit Japan or Italy. I can respect that. I can respect that one. UK as well. Japan, South Korea. Nice. I also have like ancient family history there. Ooh, fancy. Alright. Well, we got a 2nd and 9 situation. Group trip to Japan? Hell no. Hell no. Alright, Baker in shotgun. Back to his left is Rashad. Baker dropping back. Quick throw. And he is almost picked off. 53 gets a hand on. He's looking for Cade. 3rd and 9. You and Maniac stick out like a sore thumb. They're showing Fred going back to the locker room, and it looks like he's not even going to try to make any effort to get off the cart. Damn it, Gino. What? Pick. Anyway, Baker dropping back, looking to throw. Has to step away from the pass rush. And he's going to try to break free, but he cannot. He's going to get sacked. 49ers pass rush gets to him. Because you both are tall white guys with beards. Facts. Can we talk about how the Colts are 5-1? No. I don't get it. I don't even know where the pressure came from on that play, bro. Just, yeah. Good pass rush by the Niners there. And they will get the ball. All hail the Colts. All hail the Colts. All right, we're going to tackle him at about the 14-yard line. So the Niners will go from their own 14. But we don't have tats. Oh, boom and punt to the Titans 9. So wait, what did Gino do? That made you say damn it, Gino. Did he just throw a bad pass or something? He's be taller than 99% of the country. And Poncho has a point, Gabriel. We can't really argue it. Geno's threw an incompletion on a third down. Oh. All right, so according to the 49ers, they say officially it is an ankle injury and that he is out. He will not be returned in this game. Only 5'6". I also call cap. There's no way you're 5'6". I've stood next to you. Maniac's like 6'2". 6'2", 6'1". I don't know. Anyway, cheers, boys. Bro, Death is taller than me. He's like 6'1". Yeah, but I'm not that much taller than you, I don't think. Am I? Barely. Alright, what I'm hearing here is just me and Gabriel have to take a picture together. Because it's been a while since we've taken a picture together. Somehow Maniac finds out he's actually 6 foot flat. I might be, I don't know. I have not had my height measured in forever. Anyway, Mac under center, fakes a pitch, hands it to CMC, and he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain on the play. Second down. Use check in motion. Yaya was able to come in almost cleanly unblocked. Got a hand on CMC, but not enough to bring him down. Tyree Wilson. Sack. Anyway, second and 10. Mac dropping back, looking. And it's a quick throw to CMC, and he's going to get about 5. That's going to bring up a third and medium. Oh, by the way, my train's delayed before my Wi-Fi cuts out. Nice. We love that for Poncho. Aaron Glenn is one of the worst head coaches I've ever seen. Hey, at least they got a takeaway today, finally. Worse than Hackett. I wouldn't say you're crazy. Anyway, Jones in shotgun, alone in shotgun for third and 5. Dropping back, looking to throw. And it's a quick throw to CMC, and he's open. He's going to get the first down to about the 27. Playing like 3 yards off CMC is a choice there. That is a choice, Todd, but okay. Aaron Glenn is AP again. Apparently there's police in the area on the next station. Oh. Whoa. Well, what? Devin White forced a fumble? He can do that? All right. And there's a flag on the play, immediately blown dead. It is going to be false start on the Niners. Bag it up. Apparently I'm 5'8". Goddamn! And Tyree recovered it? I didn't know they knew how to do that. I didn't know your defense actually knew how to do that. No offense. We're on the 2, Gino. Hand it to Genty. Just hand it to Genty. Let Genty do the work. Anyway, Mac dropping back. It's a quick throw. Completed to number 3. I'm not sure who that is. Gets 4 yards. 2nd and 11. Genty got blown up. All right, don't go to Genty. Our interior O-line is getting owned. Sounds about right. Anyway, 2nd and 11. Mac dropping back, looking to throw, looking. Dump off to CMC, and he's going to get tackled after another gain of about 4 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and 8. So they actually only give him 3. So it's a 3rd and long situation. Let's see what the Niners got here. And let's see how the Bucs defense is going to blow it. All right, 3rd and 8. Mac in shotgun, back to his right. Mac dropping back, looking to throw, looking, and he's going to be sacked! And the ball comes out at the end, but it's going to be recovered by a Niners offensive lineman. But Mac Jones goes down. Boom! 4th down. And the Niners will punt. Who got to him? Vita Vea just bullies through his offensive lineman. And then looks like Yaya Diaby's the one that gets home. Good play, boys. Good play. All right, so 4th and 14. The Niners will punt. And it's out of bounds. No chance to even return it. Out at about the 29, they're saying. So the Bucs offense will be starting at their own 29. Finally. Thank you, Eugene. There we go. So I'm getting a new phone on the way. Ooh, new phone? How come? So let me go ahead and pause ads again. Also, please let me know if the volume's not good. I'm trying to project my voice more, so please let me know if the volume's not good. Anyway, Baker in shotgun, back to his left. Looks to be Sean Tucker this time. Baker's dropping back, looking to throw, and he's just going to dump it off to Sean Tucker, who's going to get about 4 yards, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. Looks like no indication of who it's on. Illegal use of hands on the offense. Defense. Defense? He pointed towards offense and then went defense. So it's a fresh set of downs for Tampa. But man. Alright, oh, hey, we're actually seeing the Geno Smith touchdown throw. Nice. Nice. Also, eating tacos for dinner tonight. Hell yeah, tacos, but it's not Tuesday. Who cares if it's not Tuesday? If he wants tacos, let him have tacos. I say this knowing I don't like tacos. But that's besides the point. It do not matter. Do not. Anyway, it's going to be a handoff to Rashad here on a tricky play. And he's going to try to break a couple tackles. Only gets about 4. 2nd down. I appreciate the fact we're trying to run the ball. But I think I would prefer trying to pass it some more. Just saying, Tampa. Just saying. Oh, and here we go. Frame issue. Anyway, 2nd and 7. Baker fakes the handoff, looking to throw, he's going to throw, and it's going to be dropped by Emeka. Would have been an easy 1st down. Maniac is reinforced he doesn't want an invite to the carne asada. Man, I don't know what it is. Also, I really don't understand how this happens so consistently where the laptop just like, eh. Because we're just dropping frames so much, apparently. Alright, 3rd and 7. Baker in shotgun, back to his right. Baker's dropping back, looking to throw. He's going to throw off the hands of Emeka again. 4th down. What are we doing? Alright, maybe we can't throw, I guess. And yeah, the stream's just like freaking dying. I don't know why it's not receiving enough video. Like, it should be receiving more than enough. Anyway, it's going to be returned up past the 10. Dropped at about the 15, 16-yard line. Death. What? What's up, buddy? Anyway, nice 1st down. Think about my fantasy team. Man, don't look at me. Look at them. I need a mecha to go up. Look at my team. My team is broken. Oh, once I saw the replay, it looks like that's more on Baker just not throwing him correctly. But yeah. Alright, yeah. Jesus Christ. Why are we in the red? Like, we're hardwired to the Wi-Fi. Like, we should not be having an issue. Anyway, Mac. And he's gonna go down! And the ball is out again, but it's recovered by a 49er. Jamel Dean on a blitz. And that is gonna be the end of 1. Jamel Dean on a blitz just beats his man and just gets to Mac, and the ball comes out. Nobody's able to get to it in time. And we got the ball back. Nice. Okay, hold on. We're in the green now. Fingers crossed that it fixes itself. Please and thank you. Please. I beg. Alright, so the end of 1. It is 7-3 Tampa. And they're pushing the Niners back. Well, anyway. Alright, there we go. We're back in the green. We're kind of chilling. So apparently we can sack Mac Jones. That's what we've learned so far. Which I'm not going to complain about. You know, at least we can get some sacks. we're at least going to get some sacks this game. Anyway, Kendrick Bourne's wide open. He's running up past the 50, inside the 45 to almost the 30. There is a flag at the end of the play. And they're going to say, and Bourne signaling that he thinks it's a horse collar. Tell your stream to figure it out. My stream's good now. My stream's good right now. At least according to everything I see, it's good. Yeah. Kendrick Bourne just cooked my secondary. Oh, actually, Kendrick Bourne should have been a horse collar tackle. Jesus. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Niners at the Tampa Bay 33. Handoff to CMC, and he's going to get to the second level and get about 9 or 8 on the carry. 2nd down. Jesus. Come on, defense. Come on. Anyway, handoff to CMC, and he's going to get slung down after a gain of about 1. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and short. I believe that was Parrish on the tackle. So 3rd and 1 for the Niners. Mack under center, and it's a QB sneak, and he gets the first easily. 1st down. First and 10. All right. Mack in shotgun, back to his left is CMC. Mack takes snap, drops back, looking to throw, looking. And it's a quick throw to CMC, who's going to get about 9. Sorry, that's actually Kyle Juszczyk. And they're going to mark him about 2nd and 1. At least in my opinion, should be 2nd and 1. All right, 2nd and 1. Mack under center. Handoff to CMC, and he's going to get the 1st down and more inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, defense. Bend, don't break defense time. Let's go. 1st and goal from about the 8. Sorry, that's the 9. All right, 1st and goal from the 9. Mack in shotgun. Dropping back, looking to throw. And it's a screen pass for CMC. And he's going to get to about the 4. Gain of 5. Tackle by Antoine. Second and goal. All right. Mack in shotgun, back to his right. Mack dropping back, looking to throw, looking, rolling out to his left, and he's just going to take off. Nope, he's going to hold on to it. And he's going to throw it away as he's about to be sacked, and it's actually caught on the sideline by number 3. Who's going to bring it down to the 2. Oh, my Lord. 3rd and goal from the 2. Let's see. Just good play by Mac. Good play by the receiver to get his feet inbounds there. All right, so it's 3rd and goal. Mac under center. Handoff to CMC. There is a flag on the play, but looks like he's down at the 1. So the flag here is what's going to be the big thing. He is indeed short. It's 4th down and goal from the 1, but it depends on the flag here. Offsides on the defense. Damn. All right, so it's actually going to be 3rd and goal from the 1 now. And it's going to be handoff CMC, and he's going to just truck his way right into the end zone. Yep. And that makes it 9-7. And just like this, my offense needs to start putting points up. I'm not too mad at the defense because it was one blown play that got him into there, and they were managed to try to hold him out as long as they could. Unfortunate play. But at the end of the day, the defense has to make the plays. But Niners are up on the Bucks 10-7. Let's see how Baker and the offense responds. And I will be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Dang, Poncho really missed the 2nd appearance of Chair. Crazy. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. Kick is away, and it's going to be fielded inside the 5. I'm going to be run out past the 10, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to fall gets to about the 33. And that is where the Bucs offense will start. 1st and 10. They're doing a Baker Mayfield graphic. All right, 1st and 10. Baker under center. Rachaad White in the backfield. Hand off to Rachaad. And he's going to get 2 yards. Okay. 2nd and 8. Come on, offense. Get your shiz together. All right, 2nd and 8. Baker in shotgun. Back to his left. Rachaad in motion. Baker's dropping back. He's going to throw. And it's caught by Emeka across the 50 to about the 49. 1st down. There we go, Rook. Come on, Egbuka. 1st and 10. Boom. Adam Butler now with the fumble recovery for half. Nice. All right. 1st and 10 from 49ers 49. Baker dropping back. Jumped off to K-Dot, and he's got the 1st down and more to about the 35. He's going to get picked up and dropped at the 25. God damn. Honestly impressed that a man could pick up K-Dot and then freaking basically slam him to the ground. But either way, it's a Tampa Bay 1st down. Yeah, number 2. Also, he's tiny. Like that's Lenore that picked up K-Dot and threw him over him. That is honestly impressive. And I respect it. Anyway, Baker in shotgun. Back to his left is Rachaad. Tez in motion. Baker fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going to just dump it off to K-Dot, who's going to try to break a tackle. Cannot, but he's going to get to about the 21. So gain of about 4. Go Bucky Irvin 2.0, okay? Rachaad! Rachaad! Hey, man, he won the Lord and Savior Award last week, man. Anyway, Baker under center. Rachaad White in the backfield. Man in motion's Durham. It's going to be a handoff to White, and he's up the middle. It looks like he gains about 4. He is the Lord and Savior. Lord and Savior. All right, 3rd and 1 coming up. And we are in the red zone. Is Brian going to do the bit again? That's the real question. He might. I don't know. Anyway, 3rd and 1. Baker under center. Hand off to Rachaad. He's up the middle. He's going to get the 1st down to about the 14, 13. Depends on where they spot him. But either way, it is a 1st down. Tampa Bay. 1st and 10. What you need to do, Tampa, just keep on marching down the field. Yeah, Rachaad's now up to 9 carries on the game for 41 yards and a tutty. Things we love to see. All right, 1st and 10 from the 14. Baker in shotgun, back to his right. Tez in motion. Baker's dropping back, and he's just going to dump it off to Rachaad. And he's going to fall down at about the 8 or to the 9. Second down. 2nd and 6. So they're going to give him 4. I have Rashad in 2 fantasy leagues. I'm a happy Nevitz. You're a happy Nevitz. He's already at 10 plus points. Anyway, 2nd and 6. Baker under center. Sean Tucker checks into the game. It's going to be handoff to Sean Tucker. He's going to bounce to the outside. He's got a path to the end zone, and it's a touchdown! Sean Tucker! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Fire them cannons! Touchdown! No Bucky, no problem. Beautiful blocking on that right side of the line, by the way. On the left side of the line. Beautiful. He went in untouched, and he didn't fumble. Perfect. All right, Chase is on for the extra point. And it is up, and it is right down the middle. Bucks will take a 14-10 lead. Alrighty, there we go. Oops, I forgot to repause ads. I apologize if anybody got an ad during that action. That is my fault. Poncho? Is Poncho still here? Devin White got a pick. Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay. Huh. Never thought I'd see the day. Devin White got a pick. Crazy. Well, anyway. All right, anybody that's in here, how's your teams doing today? How'd your teams do today? Is your game ongoing? Is your game later tonight? Is your game tomorrow? Let me know what's going on, everybody. And if you're here just chilling, lurking, feel free to come in and say hello. We're just here to have a good time and a fun time. But honestly, so far, pretty happy with the offense. Steve Schwartz doing the game tonight. The plan is for Steve Schwartz to be doing the game tonight, and I'm gonna try to stream it tonight if I can. But if I'm having the same issues I had last week, I'll stop mine. Anyway, kick is away, and it's gonna be returned up past the 30. Gets to about past 35 to about the 36, 37, and that is where the Niners offense will start. Oh boy. Okay. Defense. Don't leave Kendrick Bourne wide open this time. Perhaps. Jones under center. CMC in the backfield. Juszczyk was in motion. It's going to be a handoff to CMC, and he's up the middle. He's going to get about 6, maybe 7 yards. So, are you going to talk about the Devin White pick? Because I saw that. You might owe Devin an apology. I refuse to give that man an apology. He got an INT to end the half. I refuse to give that man an apology. Anyway, 2nd and 3. Mac under center. CMC in the backfield. Juszczyk in motion. It's going to be a pitch to CMC, and it's going to be blown the fuck up. Servassier Dennis gets home. Drops him in the backfield. Loss of 3. 3rd and 6. Shout out Dennis. CMC tried to put the move on him and just couldn't stay on his feet, and Dennis just wraps him up. Anyway, 3rd down. Mac in shotgun, back to his left. Takes snap, drops back, looking to throw, trying to throw, and it's caught. Valdez Scantling to the 40. 1st down. God damn it. He has an INT and a strip sack fumble in the 1st half. I refuse. He's playing the Titans. Talk to me when he does that against a good team. All right, Mac in shotgun, back to his right. Man in motion's Juszczyk. Mac's dropping back, and he's going to look to throw deep. And he overthrows his man by like 12 yards. Tyke Smith was somehow closer. And that's saying something considering Tyke Smith was on the opposite side of the field at the start of the throw. All right, 2nd down. Come on. Mac under center. Hand off to CMC. And he's going to get about 3 yards. 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Mac dropping back, looking to throw. He's going to throw it up. And it's caught on the... No, they're saying incomplete on the sideline. It's going to be a 4th down, but I think this is going to need to be reviewed. I thought he had it. He does have that. Because there's 2 hands. 4th down. They're going to send the kicker out there for a long field goal. So apparently the Niners didn't feel comfortable challenging it. So 4th and 6. Kick is up, and it's good. Gonna make it a 14-13 ball game. Bucks up 1. We're gonna get the ball here. But this drive is going to be crucial because we kind of need points here because the Niners get ball to start the 2nd half. We have 2 minutes and 5 seconds to get downfield. Oh, God. Come on. Need the offense to do something here. Need the offense to do something. here we go. All right. Pinheiro is on for the kickoff after the field goal. All right, it is away, and it's going to be fielded in the end zone. He's going to stumble, but still return it up past 10, 20, 25. Get dropped at about the 27. Should have just knelt that in the end zone, boy. I appreciate you trying, Tucker, but Jesus. I think he wanted to and then messed up and didn't mean to step out. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Tampa kind of low-key needs to get some points here. Like, it's not desperate, but, like, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if we were up, like, 4 points going into half, or even 8. Like, ideally 8, but, like, even if it's 4, like, I'd feel a lot more comfortable. Make it so the Niners cannot take a lead with a field goal. We'll see what happens. At least the defense came to play on that drive and kept him out of the end zone. I don't know what I'm hoping for here, man. Obviously points, but like, jeez. All right, here we go. See what the Bucs offense can do here. Minute 58, I think it said. 3 timeouts to get down the field. We have time on our side at least, but knowing us, we're somehow going to go 3 and out. All right, opening up. Baker under center. Rashad in the backfield. Baker takes snap, hand off to Rashad, and he's up the middle, and he's going to get almost the first down on the first carry. It's going to be a second down. Second and 1. All right, Bucs are taking their time here. They want to make sure that regardless of what happens on this drive, the Niners will not have time to answer. Baker in shotgun, back to his left. Baker dropping back, looking to throw. He's going to dump it off to Rashad, who's got some running lane, and he's going to try to hurdle. He's going to get into field goal range. It's a first down. Rashad loses the ball going out of bounds, but that won't matter, obviously. So it's going to be a first and 10 for the Bucs. Minute 17 to go. And they actually mark him out at about the 45. Baker dropping back, looking to throw. Looking. He's going to throw, and it's going to find Cade Otton for the first down to about the 34, depending on where they spot him. First down nonetheless. Baker in shotgun, dropping back, looking to throw, looking. He's going to throw, overthrows Tez, falls incomplete, second down with 50 seconds to go. Second and 10. Honestly, I don't hate the idea of trying to run the ball here, keep it in bounds, and trying to get the Niners to use some of their timeouts. Anyway, Baker in shotgun, back to his right. Johnson in motion. Baker's dropping back. And it's a wide open Johnson, and he's got a touchdown. Oh my God. Cameron Johnson wide open. There is a flag. But they put points on the board. What's the flag? Personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense. So it's going to still be a touchdown. Do the Bucs go for 2 from the 1 to make it a 9-point game then? Because right now it's already a 7-point game. Do you make it a 2-score game? Just blown coverage. And Cameron Johnson was wide open. And oh yeah. Yeah, Baker's giving him shit. Yeah, Bucs are going to go for 2. From about the 1. Baker under center. Man in motion's K-Dot. And it's going to be a handoff to Rashad. And he's not going to get it. Honest, I don't hate going for 2 there. I don't. Because we're still up 7. Obviously, it's the Niners score here, then yeah, I'll be a little upset. But, I don't hate it, especially from the 1. Niners will get the football here. I don't hate that play call at all. I'm feeling comfortable. I'm feeling a little more comfortable now that we got the touchdown. I don't hate the going for 2 there, obviously, like I said. Like, that situation where, you have the chance to make it a 2-score game. Like, I just don't hate it at all. Like, we had a shot to make it a two-score game, and we took the chance. Obviously, we didn't get it. Would have made a 9-point game going nearly into half. But obviously, now the Niners have a chance to score. Try to get in field goal range, which they've been getting on that side of the field pretty decently. So I don't hate their chances here. Yeah, there they go. They're showing off. Tampa Bay, first 4 drives, 44 yards. Last 2 drives, 140 yards, getting 2 tutties. We will take it. All right, now Chase is going to be on for the kickoff. This is going to be an important kickoff because depending on the Niners' field position, they could try to get a field goal before half. They have 3 timeouts, which I really wish we took one of them or a couple of them. Anyway, kick is away, and it's going to be fielded inside the 5. He's going to return it up past the 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to be down at about the 29. So with 39 seconds, 3 timeouts, Niners need to go 50-ish yards, but you know passing's going to be coming. You know they're going to be passing. That's going to be the big thing here. Defend the pass, defend the sidelines, make the Niners use their timeouts. They have timeouts, so also be mindful of the middle of the field too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, Mac dropping back, looking to throw, looking. He's going to throw, and it's dropped by number 5. He drops it. That would have been a big gain on first down for the Niners there, but he drops it. That would have been another fresh set of downs at about, that would have been midfield, but he drops it. He put his hands up too early. Robinson, does that say? 2nd and 10. Mack in shotgun. Dropping back, looking to throw. Throws. And it's caught by number 5. He went right back to him, and he's going to get to the 40 of Tampa Bay. Mack's going to call timeout with 24 seconds. Oh, God. This defense, man. What are we doing? It's DeMarcus Robinson. What are we doing? Also, why didn't we wrap up sooner? Like, we went for a big hit, try to get the ball out, but, like, we should have just wrapped him up. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Niners. They used their first timeout. Anyway, 1st and 10 from the 40. Mack in shotgun, back to his left. Mack dropping back, looking to throw. He's going to dump it off to CMC, who he's going to get about 3. I can't even root for the Niners because I literally have no one on fantasy to play. Ha. 2nd and 7. And also, we're in the red zone. You're in the red zone. Also, the Niners will call their second timeout. 18 seconds. So coming up's probably a chunk try to get a chunk play, try to get closer. All right, 2nd and 7. Niners from the Tampa Bay 37. Mack dropping back, looking to throw. He's going to throw, and it's caught by number 5 again. He's up to the 24. Niners players looking for flags. 11 seconds. I'm assuming the Niners called their final timeout. Because 1st and 10. Timeout Niners. So the Niners will have no timeouts. 11 seconds. We're 7 yards away. Come on, offense. Come on, offense! Do the thing! All right, Mac in shotgun back to his right. Hi from the UK. Hello. Welcome to the party. Anyway, Mac dropping back, looking to throw. Looking. He's going to throw it up. End zone. And he overthrows the end zone. 6 seconds. And 2nd and 10. think here you just send the kicker out. Try to get points, right? With only 6 seconds. Yep, and that is exactly what they're going to be doing here. Man, I wish British people were real. Poncho! Be nice! Please ignore him. Anyway, 2nd and 10. 42-yard attempt for Pinero. And it is good. Okay, I'm real. Hello. Hello. And the Niners will tack on 3 here with 2 seconds to go in the half. Close game. I'm watching it. Get it free on UK TV. Nice. No, it's a good game so far. Nervous, but I'm nervous, but hey, we're in it. Touchdown, Genty. Let's go. $17-0. Rah, rah. Are you enjoying this, Poncho? I'm not going to bother moving the ball because, like, yeah, the Bucs getting the ball back, but literally it's 2 seconds. Okay, you were right, Death. This game is so bad. You think? Devin White has a pick. Alphabet Warner, that was crap. That was so crap. Try being a Saints fan like me, 1-5 crap. Aw. Aw. Oof. Oof. I am so sorry. Anyway, it's going to be fielded in the end zone. They're just going to run it out in the half. Up at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gets pushed out of bounds. And that will end the first half. Hey, come on now. Did a 49ers player step on his own teammate's foot? What the heck? Devin White worked for the turnovers. Ay, 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 Poncho. Alright. There we go. You got everything set for the second half. San Francisco does get the kickoff to start the second half, which is going to be a little dangerous where they're only down 4. So we'll see what happens. But hey, so far, Tampa Bay's offense showing they can drive down the field. You're acting like what he's doing isn't impressive. I did not see the strip sack. I saw the interception, which I'll be honest was a little impressive. But I did not see the strip sack, so I have to actually look at the strip sack before I can say it was impressive. Because honestly, like, the tip ball drill is honestly one of the main things he struggled with in Tampa. So I'm actually kind of happy that he actually was able to get it. Well, obviously it wasn't really a tip ball, but you know what I mean. You know, up in the air. You know, he got his hands on it. Honestly, like, he was in the right spot, right time. I will give him credit. I have not seen the strip sack, though, so I'll have to look at that and see how good of a play that was, though. Actually, while I have time, let me go see if I can go find it. I haven't seen much, to be honest. Alright. Alright, let me look. Let me look. Okay. For being a Panthers fan, you have it way better than the Panthers this season. Not so much, but overall, you have it way better. Okay, let me look. Okay. So on the strip sack, Devin White just literally came in unblocked. Well, like, again, he made the play. He made the play, so I'm not going to be... Come on. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting on halftime. Like, we're vibing at this point, you know. I, at some point, I want a game that's not going to raise my blood pressure like 17 million. Anyway. Anyway. Hey, look, we're seeing the Bengals game where Joe Flacco's 8 for 15 for 40 yards. Good God almighty, what the hell? Now they're showing off highlights from this game, which... Yeah. Jordan Love threw a pick? Damn. Crazy. Yeah, overall, Max just looked better than Baker this game so far, by the way. Just in case anyone needed to know. Anyway. God, that's actually kind of insane. Fred Warner's only missed one game in his career, and it was way back in 2021. That's crazy. Anyway. Yeah. God, how are the Niners going to score their next touchdown just to upset me? I'm going with broken coverage to Kendrick Bourne, like 60 plus yards to the house. Just something that's really going to upset me. God, if that actually happens and I called that perfectly, I'm going to be so sad. Like, just so sad. Anyway. Anybody got anything to talk about? I'm just vibing here until the halftime's over. All right, here we go. Get ready to start the second half. Hopefully, the defense that was at the end of the first half is going to be better than the start of the second. Or, God, the offense is going to have some fun. Because the offense is just going to have to basically be like, screw it, air the ball out. Carrying the defense again. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. They were yelling for people to come get dinner. Well, now we're in quarter 3. Jesus Christ. And we're back in quarter 1 because I didn't realize that I messed up until just now. Also, I'm going to have to leave again to go let the dog back upstairs because he decided to come downstairs. Anyway, kick is going to be returned up past the 10, 20. It's going to be dropped at about the 24. All right, I'm going to go let the dog back up real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we got a false start on the offense. Yes, I know the audio's crappy. It was muted for a reason. God. And a 1st and 10 from their own 19. Fakes the handoff CMC, looking to throw. Gonna dump it off CMC. He's gonna be tackled by Levante. Gonna get about 9. 2nd down. Don't mind the fact I'm eating. I'm hungry. You know, food was ready at halftime. Apparently, the housemates timed it. They know. They know. Anyway, 2nd and 6. Mack in shotgun back to his right. Takes snap. Fakes the handoff. Throws. And it's caught by Kendrick Bourne for the 1st down. He's still going up past the 45 to about the 46 of Tampa Bay territory. Jesus Christ, Todd. What is your defense doing? Or defense, what are you doing? Bill Dorr, what are you doing trying to ride the back of Kendrick Bourne versus take him down? Sorry, it's actually their own 47. Anyway, Mack under center. Hand off to CMC, and he's going to be met at the line and dropped. Levante David and Vita Vea get to him. Vita Vea has a football, but I think he just picked it up jokingly. 2nd down. Good job by Levante. Anyway, 2nd down and 10. Mack in shotgun back to his left. Man in motion's 88. It's going to be a dump off to 88, who's going to be tackled by Parrish just shy of the 1st down. It's going to be a 3rd and 2. And they are on the Buck side of the field now. And if the Niners don't get it here, Loki, they might go for it. All right, 3rd and 2 from the Bucks 45. Mack, QB sneak, he gets it. First and 10. Ay, ay, ay. Things we hate to see. All right, Mac under center. Fakes the handout to CMC. Looking to throw. Looking. Stand up in the pocket because literally we only rushed 3 people. And Mac's just going to take off with it, and he's going to get about 5 yards. Because the Bucs decided to only rush 3 there and give Mac all day in the pocket. Anyway, 2nd and 5. Mac in shotgun. It's going to be a pitch to CMC that almost gets away from him, but he's going to hold on. And he's going to get the first down to about the 25 of Tampa territory. This defense cannot get a stop right now. They cannot. Anyway, 1st and 10. Mac in shotgun. Dropping back. Quick throw. Finds number 88. Just shy of the first down. It's going to be a 2nd and 1. Oh, I don't want to move that up. 2nd and 1. Come on, defense. Mac under center. Hand off to CMC. And he looks like he stopped. Gonna bring up a 3rd down. I think it's more like 3rd and inches versus 3rd and 1. They're gonna say 3rd and 1, but I'm assuming the Niners are just gonna run the QB sneak again. Yeah. A3 in motion. It's actually a handoff to CMC. I didn't realize he was actually in the backfield with Mac. I didn't even realize Mac was in the backfield. But it's a handoff CMC. He's going to get the first down. Gain of about 4. Niners defense, man. Niners offense, man. They're just marching their way down the field. Todd's defense has no answer. None. First 10 for the 15. Mac in shotgun. Dropping back. Gonna dump it off to CMC. We have a buck that's literally down on the field. There is a flag. Who's down? It's the rookie Jacob Parrish. Oh, what happened? Pass interference. I don't know on which side. Oh my god! Yeah, 15 literally laid him the fuck out. For no reason. And then just stood over him. Jesus Christ! Yeah, can't be doing that. Cannot be doing that. So that's actually going to go ahead and back the Niners up 10 yards and make it a 1st and 20. But on the bright side, apparently, according to Twitter, Jacob Parrish is up and walking off the field. Thank God, because we could not afford another goddamn injury at corner. And Christian Izien is going to check in at nickel with Parrish injured for at least the one play. Come on, Izien. See what you got in you, buddy. Come on. This is the point where the defense is going to get a stop. It's got to be now. Like, we got our backs against the wall. They're trying to score here. You got to stop them. Turnover would be great here, but I doubt it. We'll see what happens. All right, 1st and 20. Mac in shotgun. Looking to throw. And he's trying to hit 88 on the sideline, but it is incomplete. Covered by Dennis. 2nd down. And 20. Just off of his fingertips. Good play, Dennis. 2nd and 20. 8:17 to go in the 3rd. Baker and Shep are having a conversation on the sideline. Anyway. Mac, quick throw. And defense saying it's dropped. Ref is saying he caught it. So for now, it's a 3rd and short. Or 3rd and medium. They're saying 3rd and 7. Can we get a better shot? Nope. And apparently Todd doesn't challenge. Stop pretending. We all know you're recording the NFL script before you record these videos ahead of the game. Bruh, I'm just trying to eat, man. I'm hungry. Anyway, Mac in shotgun. Dropping back. Looking to throw. Looking. And it's incomplete. 4th down. Broken up. Off of the hands of Kendrick Bourne. Covered by Parrish. Alright, so here comes Pinheiro for a 29-yard attempt to make it a 1-point game again. Go out there and make a fucking tackle, Greg. You're selling my parlay. I am not Greg. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Niners will make it a 1-point game. You're selling my 12-leg parlay, Greg. Why would you have a 12-leg parlay involving Greg Gaines of all people? I had you going in an O-line and getting a fumble recovery on defense and offense. What? I'll see an Old Spice commercial feature and George Kittle just makes me more sad that he's not playing. I love Kittle. How am I doing in fantasy this week in Sleeper? That's the only thing I really care about, I'll be honest. I still set the lineups for the other ones. Oh, I'm kicking the crap out of Poncho. I am just kicking the crap out of Poncho, is what I'm seeing. Cool. Jamar Chase still not doing shit. Emeka's not doing crap because we just aren't throwing the ball that much, honestly. And Chase is doing crap. And Bucks defense is doing crap. And then my entire bench has basically combined for like 0 points because all of them are out and injured. All right, here we go. All right, Bucks offense needs to get down the field here. We just need to keep putting pressure on the Niners. Cam Scattaboo. Tis all. Anyway, gonna be field inside the 5, up past the 10, 20, 25, 30. Brought down at about the 34, 33. That is where the Bucks offense will start. All right. Maybe we can get Emeka involved more here. Maybe we're going to get Rachaad White involved. Maybe we're going to get another touchdown to Cameron Johnson. Who knows? Anyway, Baker under center. Man in motion. Hand off to Rachaad. And he's up the middle. He's going to get about 5. Second down. Second and 4. So they actually give him 6. And Ibuka's on the sideline right now. And he has a hamstring injury. I am going to kill myself. Not actually. Anyway, Baker under center. Hand off to Rachaad. And he's going to get the first down. So who do I have left at receiver? Genuinely, who do I have left at receiver at this point? Ryan Miller? Taz? In Minecraft. Egbuka has his helmet on. He wants to go back in the game, but I don't think the training staff's letting him. Because we really can't afford another injury there right now. How the frick do all my wide receivers get a hamstring injury, though, basically? Like, what is going on with this? Anyway, 3rd and 1, actually. So they didn't give him the first. Baker under center. Gonna run it again with Rachaad. And the second effort's gonna get the first down. Holy shit, I thought he was gonna be dropped in the backfield, but he managed to get a second effort. Okay. Maybe let's not run it a 4th straight time. So we run it a 4th straight time. At some point, the defense is gonna be like, hey, let's stop that. Shout out Rachaad White, though, for literally getting 2 yards. All right, Baker under center. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He's going to throw. Misses Tucker. Misses Taz. Jesus. 2nd and 10. Pause. 2nd and 10. Josh Jacobs got a touchdown. Neat. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Bucks. Baker in shotgun. Hand off to Rachaad, and he's going to make one man miss. And he's going to get a to midfield. There is a flag on the play. I think this is coming back. Holding on the offense. That's a hold? I humbly disagree, personally, but I know I'm a little biased. Anyway, Baker in shotgun back to his right. Baker dropping back looking. He's going to dump it off to K. Dotton, who's going to get 5 yards. So instead of a... So now it's a 3rd and 15. Yep. That's where we're at. Up by 1. Sorry, 3rd and 14. They gave him 6. All right, 2nd and 14 from our own about 40. Baker in shotgun, dropping back, looking to throw, looking, and he managed to get away from the sack, and Baker's just going to take off with it. And he's somehow going to get a 1st down. How? Baker, I love you. Baker manages to escape the sack and then just goes, all right, bet. We're going, boys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, boys. Truck a man and then just stretch for the 1st. Yeah. Go Baker. All right, so it's a 1st down because Baker Mayfield's him. Baker flips it to, I believe that's Sean Tucker, who's going to run into a wall of 49ers and get stopped. Loses about 1 or 2. 2nd and 11. All right. Baker, we need you. You don't have your wide receiver 1 through 3. Or your running back 1. Or your right tackle 1 or your right guard 1. Literally, you're just playing with a bunch of practice squad guys almost at this point. Baker dropping back, looking to throw. And he's going to air one out. And he's got Tez! And it's a touchdown! Tez Johnson! And he does a flip! Let's go! Let's go! Touchdown! Tampa Bay! Woo! Now that was a catch. First career receiving touchdown. Beautiful. The kick is up. And it sneaks in barely for the extra point. Bucks will make it a 27-19 game. Up 8. Whew. But yeah, that honestly was crazy. Hey, we'll take that. We will take it. All right. So Niners are gonna get the football back here. Bucks are up 8. Woo. All right, kick is away. And it's going to be fielded by the Niners inside the 5. They're going to run it up past the 10, 20, 25, 30. He's going to be brought down at about the 32. And that is where the Niners offense will take over. Baker got that dog. Baker got that dog. Tez got that reach. God, also Tez with that freaking flip was insane. All right, 1st to 10 from the 32. Mack in shotgun, dropping back, looking to throw, looking. Gonna check it down to 88, who's gonna only get about 3. Yaya with the tackle. 2nd down. All right, come on, defense. Get a stop, please, for the love of all that is holy. Gotta stop and just let the offense chew some clock. Try to add to the lead. Or hell, if you want to take the ball away to add to the lead yourselves, I will more than okay with that. Anyway, Niners from their own 35. Mack under center. Takes snap. Drops back. Sorry, hands it off to CMC, who's going to fall forward. Gets about 5. I'm delayed again. Yay. No. All right, 3rd and 3. All right, 3rd and 3 from their own 39. Mack in shotgun. Back to his left is CMC. Jesus. Quick throw over the middle, and it's caught by Jennings for the 1st down. This team still does not know how to get off the field on 3rd down. My train's just saying, yeah, bud, you're cooked. You are so cooked. First and 10 from the 45. Mack under center. Dropping back, looking to throw, looking. He's going to throw, and he's got a wide open 88 for the 1st down inside the 40 to about the 38 of Tampa Bay. Jesus. Okay. Jones just falls back, falls a step behind him. He was supposed to be on 88 and just couldn't catch up. Avante's got to come out from his spot, and Parrish got to come up and be like, what the fuck, man? What you doing? You lost your man? I mean, 1st 10 from the Bucks 38. Mack under center. Hand off to CMC. And he's going to break a tackle, break more tackles, and keep going. And he's going to get about 8 yards. There is a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. I think based on how late the flag was thrown, I think this is coming back. Either way, it is going to be the end of the 3rd. Holding on the offense. So it's going to make it a 1st and 20 when we come back, but that will be the end of the third. And we have 15 minutes to play. Bucks up 8. Just want to go home and cook my salmon. No salmon for you, biatch. All right, 15 minutes to go. We're up 8. Niners have the ball, and they're in our territory. Okay. Whew. I'm nervous. I know I shouldn't be because we're up 8 points, but I'm nervous as all hell because of this defense. Like, I know most of the points have been off field goals, and, like, Tampa Bay's been doing really good about getting in the end zone. But, like, I'm nervous, man. All right, so it's actually a 1st and 16. Anyway, Mac Jones dropping back, looking to throw. Hit as he throws, dumps it off to number 3, who's going to be tackled by Braswell at gain of 3 yards. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 13. 2nd and 14, so they only give him 2. All right. Defense, this is your moment to get a stop. Please do not let the Niners get 14 yards in 2 plays here. Please. I beg of ye. Somebody get home to Mac, please. 2nd and 14. Mac in shotgun. It's a handoff to CMC, who's going to get 3 yards. 3rd down. And it's going to be a 3rd and 11. All right, 3rd and 11. Mac in shotgun. CMC to his right. Mac dropping back, looking to throw. And he's going to be sacked! And the ball's out! Did Levante David just strip sack Mac Jones? They're saying yes on the field. Yeah, that's a strip sack. And Levante grabbed his own fumble. Are you kidding me? In white points, I guess. Poncho. You might want to sit down. And they have now downgraded Emeka to out with the hamstring. Frick. I have to see how impressive strip sack was, my ass. I mean, I went and looked at it, and like Devin set up his offense perfectly. Honestly, like I won't lie about that. Like he made the play, and Levante made the play. But like, yeah. All right, here we go. The Bucks from the 49ers 49-yard line. Oh, they say he's down just before the ball comes out. So he does not get the strip sack, actually. So it's just a sack. We'll still take the sack. His knee is down. It barely is down. So it's not a strip sack. All right. I'll take back what I said. Hey, at least Levante gets a sack. All right. So it's going to be a 4th and 21. The Niners will have to punt. Cam Johnson's on to return. Yeah, we're going to have to call up another receiver, by the way, because we're going to need somebody to be able to return punts next week, because Cam Johnson's now going to be a starting, like, 4 wide receiver. Hmm. 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 All right, it's going to be fielded inside the 10. He's going to return it up past the 10. And he's going to try juke back inside. And then, yeah, he gets stopped about the 13. And that is where the Bucks offense will take over. So going from what we thought was a strip sack to now not. But all right, offense. Chew some clock is the most important thing, but obviously if we can get points, get points. But most important thing, just keep the ball safe. Do not turn it over. Anyway, Baker under center. Hand off to Sean Tucker. And he gets back to the line. Nope, he gets a yard. They'll give him a yard. So 2nd and 9. But the Bucs should be in no hurry here. They want to chew some clock. They're up 8. You want to give your defense some time to rest. Baker dropping back, looking to throw. He's going to throw a dart over the middle to Shep. And he's going to break a tackle. He's up past the 45-40, 45-50. And he's going to slip at the midfield. But it is a first down. Tampa Bay. Let's go, Shep. Unk still got it. That's a big first down there. They actually say he's down at the 49. So we're on the 49 side of the field. So Baker, under center, man in motion, hand off to Tucker, and he's up the middle, and he's going to get about 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Just keep chewing that clock, baby. And now we have another starting lineman hurt. What the heck? I don't even know which one this is. Number 72. That Heck? No, I think Heck 77. I don't know. Either way, we're going to have another offensive lineman checking in. Baker in shotgun back to his right. It's a handoff to Sean Tucker, who's going to bounce to the outside. And he's going to get a first down. Let's go, baby. Okay. Keep on moving down the field. Chew the clock. Chew that clock. All right. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line of Niners territory. Baker under center. Man in motion. Tucker's going to get about 4 or 5. Going to bring up a 2nd down. All right, looks like we're going Sean Tucker heavy here. We want more of a power back. They do give him 4. 2nd and 6. We're chewing clock, baby. All right, 2nd and 6. Baker under center. Hand off to Rashad. He's going to have to bounce, and he's going to go down in the backfield. Loses about 5 or 6. 3rd down. But it does lose 5. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Third and 11 from about the 37 and a half. Baker, quick throw. He's going to find Otten, who's going to get about 7. It's going to be a 4th down. I feel like Baker low-key wants to go for this, but he's not going to. They're going to send Chase on. Turns out the meat my girlfriend got for tacos went bad, so I just ordered DoorDash. Aw, ripperoony. All right, so Chase is going to be on for a field goal attempt, 49-yard attempt. And it's no good. Oh, damn. First 10 for the Niners. Frig. Just wide right. Damn. We needed that. Okay. Order 2 burritos for Moe's. I don't know if you know it, but it's like a Subway. It's like Subway, but it's a taco slash burrito place. Ooh. Sounds good. Anyway. What kind of food place do you have in Maine, Canada? Like Olive Garden? Like, nothing too crazy. Anyway. Mac, under center. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's gonna go down. He's gonna be sacked. There we go. We needed that. We don't really have any like places that are like crazy. Like anyway, Mac Jones dropping back, dump off to number 88, and he's gonna be forced out of bounds just shy of the 45. Gonna bring up a 3rd and medium. Y'all got good pizza places? Eh. Like we got Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza, and then we got like a couple like bunch of smaller places that are like pretty good. Like obviously the place I work is pretty good, in my opinion. Anyway, 3rd and 4. Mac in shotgun, back to his right is CMC. And the Niners are going to call timeout. 7 minutes, 17 to go. take. Local pizza shops are always better than Domino's and etc. They usually are. That's the crazy part because they're small. Typically, they're smaller, so they can focus more on like perfecting their recipe versus like Domino's Pizza, which worry about getting as many customers out the door as possible. Anyway, 3rd and 4. Mac in shotgun back to his right. Dropping back, looking to throw. And it's up in the air. And it's incomplete. 4th down. No flags. 4th and 4. Niners are probably going to think about going for it. They will not. Mac Jones is coming off. Good coverage by Parrish, the rookie. On Jennings. It's just way a little too much in front of him. Alright, so 4th and 4. We run into the punter. That's a flag. Yeah. We just gave him a fresh set of downs because we ran into their fucking punter, bro. Roughing the kicker. 15-yard penalty. Vita frickin' Vea, bro. Why is like half of our starting defense out on a punt block, by the way? Like, I just noticed how many of our starting defense is out there to block a punt. And so it's a 1st and 10 now at midfield. Mac, quick throw. He's going to find Bourne, who's going to fall forward to about the 38 of Tampa Bay. 1st down. Anyway, 1st and 10. Mac dropping back, looking to throw. And it's broken up by Vildor. Oh, thank God. All right, 2nd down with 6:32 to go. Need a legacy stop from the defense, man. If the defense gets a stop and gets the ball back to the offense, man, I'll feel comfortable. But even then, in Bake we trust. All right, 2nd and 10. With 6:32 to go. Mac in shotgun, back to his right. Man in motion, number 83. Mac dropping back. There's a blitz. He's going to dump it off to CMC. He's got blockers in front of him. He's going to be hit by, I believe that's Tyke Smith, who's going to... No, it's actually 88. Sorry, that's the tight end. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. And at this point, I think if you're the Niners, it's 4-down territory unless you go backwards. And the QB sneak is stopped. Should be 4th down. They're going to call a stoppage to try to sort this out and figure out where it is. But I think the Niners are going to go for it on 4th here. You're down 8. You're down a touchdown at 2 points. 2-point conversion. I think the Bucs got to Mac and stopped him. Yeah, it looks like they definitely did from that angle. Oh yeah, Mac got stood up. Reddick, what are you doing? Like, get back in there. Get pushing. Yeah, CMC tries to come in to help push him, but it's just no use. Too many Bucs in front of him. Alright, so it is going to be a 4th down. They're a yard and 8 inches short, I think that means, or a foot and 8 inches short, I think. I'm not quite sure what it means. Either way. So it's a 4th and 1. And I'm going to assume the Niners are probably going to run the same damn play. Come on. Defense. Defense. Niners are actually going to come out and shotgun CMC. Oh, Max now going to switch to under center. Oh, and there's flags everywhere. Looks like false start on the Niners. Back them up. 4th down and 6 coming up. False start on Pooney? Is that how you say it? I'm not quite sure how to say it. All right, 4th and 6. I think the Niners are still going to go for it. They're lining up to go for it on 4th down, and they're actually going to say it's a 4th and 5 situation. Anyway, Mack in shotgun back to his right. Quick throw. And it's picked! It's Jamel Dean with the pick! Stonehands Jamel with the pick! Let's go, baby! There is a flag. What's the flag? Are the Niners going to get bailed? After the play was over, personal foul on the offense. We're good. Thank you. 1st and 10. Bucks have ball. Jamel Dean. I love you. I love you, Jamel. The Bucks should get the ball at their own 35 now. If my math's correct. My math might be a little off, though. Anyway. Fuck, we're going to extend Jamel Dean now, aren't we? Fuck. Anyway, 1st and 10 from our own 35. Baker under center. Tez in motion. Hand off to Rashad. And he's only going to get about 2. Oh, Jesus Christ. What you doing out there, Trent? You ain't gonna my boy's face mask? Trent Williams, what you doing, big boy? Bro, Tyke Smith is literally like a third of your size. What was your plan? Anyway, 2nd and 8. Baker coming out in empty. Shep in motion. Bake, takes snap, drops back. Quick throw, and it's caught by... I think that's Tez across midfield. No, that's Johnson across midfield. First down. Just keep on rolling, baby. Trent Williams is a vet. You can't control his temper. For real, bro. Anyway, Baker under center. Man in motion's Durham. It's going to be... And White dropped the ball, but he recovers his own fumble. Oh my god. If White had fumbled there, bro, I might have actually killed him. But he recovers it. We're good. Rashad. God. Thank you for recovering your fumble. And at bare minimum, we get to take more time off the clock. All right, 2nd and 10. Baker in shotgun. Empty backfield. Baker's dropping back, looking. He's going to throw. And it's going to be caught by Johnson again. And he's got another first down. Let's go. Okay, Johnson, I see you. I see you. All right, 1st and 10. Baker under center. Rashad in the backfield. Man in motion's Ryan Miller. Baker's going to hand it off to Rashad. He's going to get stuffed at the line, but managed to fall forward for about 2 yards. 2nd and 8. And the Niners call timeout. Don't panic, offense. Just keep the clock moving. All right, 2nd and 8. Baker under center. Rashad in the backfield. Baker takes snap, hands it off to Rashad. He's up the middle. He's going to get another about 5 yards. 49ers will call their final timeout. They actually only give them 4. All right, 3rd and 4. First down, all but ends it. Baker in shotgun. He's alone in shotgun. Rashad White's going to now join him on his left side. Baker's dropping back. He's looking to throw. He's going to dump it off. And he's only going to get a yard to Johnson. 4th down. and 3. I'd go for it, honestly. First down ends the game. Like, first down ends the game here. Baker knows that. The Bucs know it. Everybody knows it. And that will be the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning on the clock. Bucs up 8 with 2 minutes to go. All right. We're in commercial break. We'll see what happens. All right. Baker's out there. He wants to. He wants it. He knows first down ends it. No, it's hard count. It's hard count. Dang, that would have been so cool if we actually went for it. All right. So now it's going to be a field goal attempt for McLaughlin. 45-yard attempt. It's up. And it's money. Bucs drop 30 on them and take a 2-score lead with 1:55 to go. Niners are in trouble. playing Mac Jones. I'm just saying. And just because it's Mac Jones don't mean nothing. A win is a win, damn it. Also, the 49ers literally beat the Rams like last week, so like, eh. Anyway, kick is going to be fielded at inside the 5. He's going to return up past the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to get to the 35. And that is where the 49ers offense will start their drive. And they need to score quick. Okay, Mac played like dog shit today. Happens. Did you not see the pick he had in the first quarter? I did. Anyway, and Mac is gonna be sacked! Yaya Diaby, Hassan Reddick, and someone else was in there too. I don't know who it was, but yeah. We got home to Mac. Second down and 19. Another sack. And Mac in shotgun. Dropping back, looking to throw. Looking. He's going to throw up a prayer. And it's caught on the sideline by Juszczyk. Unfortunately, he wasn't even in the game. Well, bad news, pal. Bad news where? I will not be in the chat for Stupid Sports. Oh, so sad. Enjoy It's in the Blood, man. Because It's in the Blood is streaming tonight. Can you tell Alex I said hello? Por favor. Go do Mod Man things. Yeah, no, we get it. Like, go be a mod. Tell Alex I said hello. As well as Papa Blood. So now it's 3rd and 27. I don't know what happened there, but now it's 3rd and 27. Did they call intentional grounding? Yeah, intentional grounding. I will indeed. Anyway, 3rd and 27. Mac in shotgun, alone in shotgun. She's there. I assume she'll be there because Chiefs lines. I would assume so. Anyway, Mac dropping back. He's going to just dump it off to CMC. And he's going to break a tackle. And he's going to get down to about the 38. 4th down. But time is ticking. 4th and 6. Mac in shotgun back to his right. Left, sorry. Mac dropping back, looking to throw. It's a quick throw to Bourne, and he's going to get stopped. He's so short. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. That was the most lame 4th down play I've ever seen. Honestly. Nah, I'm kidding. There's been plenty. Like the TJ Hawkinson one against the Giants a couple years ago in the playoffs. Yeah. But the Bucks win! Yay! Let's go! Bucks win! Yeah, this is your final. They're going to come out in victory formation. Baker takes a knee. And that's ball game. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head on out because I got to get ready to go to Stupid Sports here shortly. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on that noti bell on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Trying to hit that by the end of the year. Trying to hit 1,700 before the Buffalo trip. Let's get it, fam. And as always, I will see all you guys.